A birthday celebration in the dark. For weeks, families like this in Chernihiv have been living in the dark, losing power, often for hours at a time. According to analysts, more than 70% of Ukraine's power infrastructure is either damaged, destroyed, or under occupation.
Sometime in October, Russia decided to focus its efforts on Chernihiv, and 3 times a day, literally every day, Shahed drones would fly over the city. Then for 2 weeks it was constant. You think about whether to run to the shelter or not. You don't know if it's about to hit you, so you just sit, and they circle overhead. Then bang, they hit and explode.
It's scary to walk on the streets because there is no lighting. It's very dark.
But on the streets, all the lights are turned off to save energy. After 4 or 5 in the evening, they are completely dark. Sometimes pedestrian crossings are lit in the city centre, but that's it. I work online from home, and for my needs it's often enough, but it happens that the power cuts don't follow the schedule, and the power is often out longer than planned. If power is disconnected for a long time, mobile network connection also disappears. You're left anticipating the moment when there is no light, no internet access, nothing.
As the war in Ukraine approaches its 4th winter, Ukrainians have grown accustomed to living with blackouts. Russian tactics are evolving, launching almost 10 times more drones in the first 9 months of 2025 than the previous year.
It's because of the enemy's Shaheds. They fly every day, and not only at night. Also during the day, in the morning and evening. People are buying candles. They bought out all the torches. We have batteries. Here is our light source. I worry about my children and my grandchildren. Of course I'm worried. Not really for myself. What will be, but I'm scared for my grandchildren, of course. I think this year will be worse if it's going to continue like that. God forbid they hit the power plant. Then people will have no heat at home. Electricity is only half of the problem. Heating is crucial too, and winter is coming.
Throughout the day, the sounds of air defense attempting to shoot down Shahed drones boom over the city. Despite being much further from the front lines than other cities, Chernihiv is one of the few Ukrainian cities where drones attack during the day as well as the night. In preparation for winter, Chernihiv has seen hundreds of points of invincibility erected in the city and across the surrounding region, providing residents with light, warmth, and a place to charge their phones. Inside, children's colouring maps featuring fallen missiles and instructions on how to recognize different types of Russian weapons sit next to storybooks and toys. Despite constant attacks and the lack of power, life in Chernihiv goes on. Artur's family have owned the clothing manufacturer for generations. Now, he says, emergency power scheduling makes manufacturing almost impossible.
We put a lot of effort to keep the business running, no matter what, and it's quite exhausting. We use a very high-end and extremely technician machines. They require quite a good electricity to use, and actually we don't have a chance to produce enough. And during the blackouts, actually manufacturing is not working at all, and you see that it's high season right now, and we need to manufacture a lot to make business profitable. We try to keep strong anyway. It's exhausting, but we try our best to go on with that. I feel the value of the heritage of our business. We've been running for the decades no matter what. My parents came through a lot of challenges during this period of times, crisis, revolutions, and we know how to deal with the hard times, but we never faced to such horrible time. First couple of years we've been moving to the bomb shelter and trying to keep ourselves safe, but for now we have such a big amount of being exhausted, and you just when you sleep in and you hear this drone flying over your house, and you just roll over on the other side and just okay, fine, if it will hit no matter what, but I need to sleep because I need to go to work, I need to live my life, I need to go on with this.
Volodymyr and his family live on the outskirts of Chernihiv. His house, like most of his neighbors, was destroyed when the Russians invaded and briefly occupied his village in 2022. All that's left of his home is a hatch leading to the basement.
It's very, very loud. The drones here fly every day. They fall and kill people. A drone fell there, just outside the village. Many drones fly directly over this village. It's very loud and dangerous.
Well, I think about how much grief it brings. Well, fear.
Well, this is a piece of one of the drones.
As the village rebuilds, they live in a dormitory in modular housing, just 100 meters from their destroyed homes. Here, Volodymyr's family sleep 3 to a room.
In the modular homes, everything runs on electricity. When there's no electricity, it's impossible to heat up anything, not even tea. This will be our third winter in this makeshift village.
In Kyiv, the Ukrainian government has been embroiled in a corruption scandal, which has already led to the dismissal of the country's energy minister.
I believe the Justice Minister and the Energy Minister cannot remain in office. Right now it's very difficult for everyone in Ukraine, having to endure power outages, Russian strikes and losses. It is absolutely unacceptable that in the midst of this, there are corruption schemes in the energy sector.
With an increase in Russian attacks on Ukraine's electricity grid, putting Ukraine's already strained energy infrastructure under even further pressure. As night falls again in Chernihiv, its residents prepare for another night of attacks. Another night without power, and another night worrying about the coming winter. I'm Oz Chatterjee reporting for TVP World.